Hello everyone, it's great to see you. Today I wanted to share a favorite game of mine. It's quite an interesting game, and I think if you just looked at it from afar, you wouldn't be able to tell what the other person was playing. So here it is. This game is called Fruit Box, and it is, I believe, a Japanese game. I play this a lot in my free time, and I love doing it because it's a great way to spend your time. But especially for our younger audiences, I thought this was a really good way to become more familiar with numbers in general, to kind of have fun with this. And I think it kind of teaches you really to think a bit more flexibly about math and numbers. It's kind of like Sudoku to me, and it's really interesting. So I wanted to share it with you. And yeah, let's get right started. So basically, essentially what you're doing in this game is you can draw a square, and inside that square you have to have numbers that add up to a 10. And then if you cross them out, you're going to be able to erase these numbers, and then the more you can erase, the better. So yeah, I'll just play it right away. So you see numbers like 6 and 4, they add up to a 10, so you can cross them out like this, and then once they're gone, you can make new squares like this if there was a 10. So let's see, 5, 3, and 2 makes up a 10, 7, 2, and 1 make up a 10, so like that. And let's find other ones as well. 7 and 3, 7 and 3 like this. I want to show you an instance where you can use places where you crossed up, like this. After you erase them, you can make new ones like so. And then because the more apples you get rid of, the better it is for you. You can kind of think tactically and even try to get a number combination that erases as much apples as possible. So instead of going 5 to 5, for example, you can try to go 5, 2, and 3 if it's possible, but often it's not a choice, and so I kind of think of this game more as a luck kind of game than more of a tactical one, because you can't really tell what number is going to come out. But usually I'd say a good number to get is about 100, and you can get this pretty fast, I'd say, after a few days of practice. But right now my score is just not apparently I can't multitask, but 9 and 1. And I want to show you the different number combinations there are. So as you can probably tell, 5, 5, 6, 4, 7, 3, 8, 2, and 9, 1 comes out the most often. There are also numbers like 5, 3, and 2. That's not so often. 4, 4, and 2 is also one. 8, 2 again. And then 6, 1, and 3 is also one. I want to show you, but yeah, 6, 3, and 1 is also an option. And then let's see, 6 and 4. Ooh, yeah, and so 80 is not a bad score. I would say a pretty good score. And yeah, it's just really fun. I like to do this when I'm kind of overloaded, and it's a good way to kind of get familiar to the number system, especially for younger students. I think really doing lots of mental math is never going to harm you in the long run. And it's crazy, right? So let's do it. I'll just show you this game. Okay, so yeah, if we have a choice between 6, 4, 4, and 4 for 2, we would go for 4 for 2, because that's not an option right now. We are going to look for other ones. And so 7, 3, for example, 5, 5, 52, 5, 5. I'll try to do it as fast as I can. 8 and 2, 7 and 3, 5, 6 and 4. Let's see. 6, 4, 7, 1, 2. 6, 4. Ooh, okay, this is difficult. Ooh. Okay, 6, 3, 1, 6, 4. Oh, I had the option to go 5, 1, 4. I didn't know why I didn't go that way. But it's also possible that there are other combinations that you'll miss out by choosing something. So unless you're able to think that all the way through, I don't think it matters that much. Tactics really doesn't matter for this game. And I also have not tried the other games that this same maker makes. So let's try this game for a couple times, and then I'll try to show you some other options there are as well. Okay, yeah. So I know that you guys might be it's so much fun. It is actually so much fun. And of course, and the good thing about this game is that it's not so addictive, because after a while you get kind of tired of it. Like your eyes will begin to hurt and you're like, oh, okay, I think that's enough of this game for a while, because your head kind of hurts too with all the math. But I'd say at that point, it's a good kind of game. Okay, 5, 4, and 1. Let me show you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. These are also adding up to 10. I don't know why they picked 10 in particular. That's a good question to have. Maybe we should make a game where we look at numbers like that may add up to 13, and then it's like 11, or I don't know, something like that. Into, let's see. I don't know if you can hear the music, but it's very cute. And normally it does not help me concentrate, so I normally turn it off, but might not be too bad at the moment. It might not be too bad. 4, 8, 1, 7, 3 is an option. I don't know. Okay, and this is the bar that keeps time. I think if you get some, it like slows you down or something, so you kind of have the pressure to keep going, but it doesn't add that much up, so your timer will run out eventually. I haven't been able to clear out like all of it, I don't think, ever. I don't know if that's possible, if they design it to be possible. If you click more games, ooh, very interesting. There are some other games. I do not believe these are math related. I'll check them out and then I'll bring them back to you if they are. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And here it is, Fruitbox. You go to en.gamescien.com and you can play this anytime. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day. Bye.